Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy MKS with the fourth and final part of my dreams for AC Milan and my shopping list for AC Milan, Christmas shopping list even for AC Milan. I hope you did, and I hope as many football fans, and especially fans of Milan or Italian football fans as possible, check these videos out. I hope you'll share them with any Milan fans kindly. But yeah, I can't think of much else to say in the intro except for one thing, which is as I often do, for the fourth and final part, I thought I'd do something different and talk about, as I generally do nowadays, I suppose, what I hope, looking back in the future, hopefully what I will have achieved, all being well. So anyway, as I say, I hope you enjoy it. For once, I don't have a cup of tea with me because it's nearly 1 a.m. here, so probably be best for me not to drink so much. I hope to go to sleep straight after this video. Hopefully I won't put you to sleep either. But these are ideas number 31 to 40, and I do fear in my last video whether I actually put the right title in, whether I put part 2 again instead of part 3. So I'll have to double check that hopefully as soon as possible. Maybe I'll have to do that before I go to sleep, whilst I remember. Anyway, here goes. As I say, these are ideas number 31 to 40, and as ever, I'd love to know what you think. Maybe as an idea you could put like your least favorite idea being 10 and your most favorite being 1, or vice versa, and have a countdown or count up, hopefully saving your favorite ideas till last or something like that, or whatever you want to do anyway. Anyway, here goes. Whatever you want to comment, as I say. So here goes. So number 31, hopefully, but AC Milan will have had as much, or will have, well, looking back in the future, hopefully AC Milan will have had and continue to have as much investment as possible, including investors, co-owners, sponsors, sponsorship money, and just general supporters, partners and whatnot, like people who invest in places and spaces for young Milanese players in this, or young Milanese people in this case, to have opportunities to practice their football and coaching opportunities and things like that. And opportunities to keep fit and hopefully eat and drink healthily, so they can improve their football abilities and things like that. And hopefully this will be on or from Christmas Day. That would be like a great Christmas present for me, and I'm sure for any Milan fans out there. For me as a fan of Italian football generally, and I'm sure for any Milan fans out there, as I dream for all Italian teams and Celtic, all Italian teams, including obviously AC Milan and also Celtic on top of that, to get as much investment as possible. As I often say, like the key word being legally, so it doesn't be taken away from them. And I also just don't like to break the law, partly because I think it can always be taken away from you, and if we break the law, all manner of hell can break loose. Maybe not. Anyway, moving on. Number 32, I also dream that, again, maybe on Christmas Day, Carlo Ancelotti could be appointed as the new manager, as a former player and manager of Milan, to come back to the club and talk about what he's learned from Real Madrid. And also, on that note, what I don't see what AC Milan can learn from Real Madrid and others, and hopefully in the future they will learn as much as they can about football philosophies from around the world, and things like that, and basically just learn anything they can to improve the club and take it forward. Number 33, including taking the, I hope they will have done the things I talked about in parts 1, 2 and 3, all being well, for my Christmas present, shall we say. So I dream that they'll get as much investment as possible, and also bring back some of the former players and utilize them as ambassadors and coaches and whatnot, whatever, seeing what they can do to improve the club, what ideas they have and stuff like that. So anyone who was involved, anyone they can get who was involved in the club, in the past. So people like Kaká, Ronaldinho, and whoever else from around the world who was involved in, who were involved in Milan, from Italy itself and from Brazil, France, Portugal, and wherever else, and seeing what they can do to contribute to the club. Number 34, I dream that we'll win trophies. As a strange sort of thing that I have for Italian football, I don't really care who wins, as I often say, in Italy, in terms of like the trophies, the domestic trophies. But I suppose they would have to do so in many ways, or I suppose at least finish in the top four to get into the Champions League. But I dream they'll win, most importantly, in my opinion, Champions Leagues, World Club Cups, and things like that, as much as possible in the future. Number 35, and have and also have that vision, and again, things I talked about. Hopefully by 2024, they will have looked at how to connect with the fans, how to have 5-10 year plans, vision for the future, and things like that. Number 36, as I hope to do whatever I can to benefit, as I'm saying, legally, and preferably as ethically as possible, to benefit Italian teams at club and country level, and including at youth level and also senior level. And again, see what investment AC Milan could have. There was a rumour in the past that Bernard Arnault of LVMH, or whatever it's called, I'm not that into fashion myself, but there was a rumour that he was going to invest in AC Milan, which I think would be quite fitting, because it is one of the main places for fashion, if not the main place for fashion in the world. And I actually find the AC Milan kits quite iconic, and glamorous, and that kind of thing. So I think it would be quite fitting if people from the fashion industry as well, like Armani, going back to alliterations, that kind of thing, but also just the fashion industry generally as well, investing in Milan as much as possible, fashion companies, brands, iconic brands and whatnot. So for me, the important thing would be to utilise that money, if they do get the investment and sponsorship and whatnot, any investment they can get to buy better players and develop the academies, and hopefully by the January transfer window in 2024, and also basically the next transfer windows, or as many transfer windows as possible in the future. From the next transfer window, they will have brought in the best possible players. I think it'd be interesting to see what it would work, how it would work if they got the best possible, if they got Ancelotti and a good coaching team and a good scouting team, and got Mbappe, Haaland, and new up-and-coming players. Even he's probably getting on a bit now, but I don't know how old he is, but Thibaut Courtois, however you pronounce his name, from Real Madrid, and other top players in all different positions. I think it'd be interesting to see how they could gel together, if and when that happened, using my imagination. Number 37, and I also hope they will have partnerships, as they with Celtic and others, so towards a mutual benefit, as I often say. So I dream that, so they'll practice, as I said before, at youth level, but I dream that they'll get that started from December, from this month, all being well, or ASAP, as I often say, but preferably from Christmas Day itself, Christmas Day 2023, sorry, not 2024. Jumping ahead of myself, or getting behind myself, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, sorry. I don't drink, honest. I'm just probably quite tired, as I'm saying, but and too repetitive. Number 38, I dream that the club will have connected with the fans and looked at what they could achieve, how they can put that passion, into action, into practice, and achieve a great deal, hopefully. Number 39, as I say, I dream that they'll win as many Champions Leagues and World Club Cups as possible, for their own benefit and for the benefit of Italian teams, just generally. And number 40, once again, I dream they'll work with FIFA, UEFA and others, and also see what neurodiverse people and Anglo-Indians and other Eurasians can contribute to Italian teams like AC Milan. And yeah, I think that covers everything for now, and I'm out. Peace and love.